Good morning. If you're not streaming this live, you're missing out on all the stuff we're hearing in here. So get on WimberleyValleyRadio.org and tune in for this morning's show.
The breakfast tango. See my horses out? Good morning. Happy Wednesday, July 5.
Nice.
Hi, Abby.
Good morning, Dee.
Feels lonely in here without
We're missing our third amigo,
man-child, huh?
Right?
Mr. McKeon
Miss you, Phil. Hope you're out there having a good day, though.
and Jess,
Kinda nice.
But filling in is the always capable Mr. John Brown.
Mr. John Brown.
It makes you feel so capable. You're welcome, John.
Love you, man.
Always try to start with some positivity, you know?
Oh, right. Absolutely. Because we know that gratitude can turn around any bad attitude.
That's right.
It's my new little saying.
Gratitude can turn around any attitude.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm playing with it. We got to get that real tight, though. Bad attitude for gratitude, fix bad attitude.
How about this one?
It. Yeah.
Attitude, not aptitude, determines your altitude in life.
I like that.
That's a good one, huh?
That's a really good one.
That good?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. How
didn't
far
make
and
that up.
high you will go. Like basically your trajectory. Oh God.
No, they're actually
Right.
we're actually doing a couple of F-bombs right now. Like, you guys
Screw
shut up. I'm nursing a hangover from floating down the river and drinking too many beers.
Oh my God. Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's
That's
talk
what
about
y'all
what
did, right?
That's what we did. Yeah, we went down to, well, there's so many places to put in that are cool.
Yeah.
You know, and depending on, I think, what sort of day you want, we wound up going down to the Horseshoe in Canyon Lake because you can do these little short runs, about an hour and a half, tubing down the river and stop and get something to eat and then do it again. You know, you're not just captive for 6 or 7 hours on the river.
My brother Mark and I did that same stretch last summer.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah, they take you up, drop you in the little corner, and then you loop around, come right back to the highway under the bridge there.
Yes, under the
And
bridge
you
and get out yourself.
Back, you go do it again.
Just do it again. We were like little kids just going again and again as many times.
It was busy.
It was, but golly, I was shocked. It wasn't as crazy as I had anticipated.
It wasn't wall-to-wall tubes.
It wasn't wall-to-wall tubes, and it wasn't wall-to-wall, parking wasn't nuts. It was actually, it was really nice. There was a good amount, and plenty of entertainment, plenty of, we had the, couple of dudes in the, the Texas flag Speedos giving us entertaining shows quite along the way. They kept expressing their patriotism in all sorts of creative dance moves.
Yeah, you're scaring the children.
Right? It was something else.
Some people just aren't born to wear Speedos.
No, these guys did not get the memo, though. Apparently, it was very entertaining display of patriotism.
See the Speedos?
Thank God it wasn't just completely lost in the overhang of the belly flapper.
The Dunlop.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
That belly kind of hangs over.
You know, like a Dunlop tire.
Yeah.
My belly Dunlopped over my belt.
Oh, there we go.
That's where it came from.
I got a new vocabulary. Dee, you help me with my vocabulary. I tell you.
I've got all the tricky stuff, all the street language. That's the Dunlop.
Their Dunlops are out of control over there.
So you could actually see the Speedos. Were there some other good costumes? Some good bikinis?
Oh, we had some good looking, just beautiful Texas women out there in bikinis. It was a full-on classic day cowboy hats, and it felt good. All the music, people playing, you're hearing Merle Haggard and people just chilling. It felt good.
There's 3 ingredients you need for a good river float, right?
Tell me.
Cold beverages.
Cold beverages.
Good tubes.
Yep.
And music.
Right. little bit of sunshine helps too.
Sunshine and Friends.
Woo!
But you gotta have some tunes. Somebody's always got tunes out there.
So that's what I relied on other people this time, you know. And you know what? I got to get. There was a new cover for some phones though. I just saw some people with their smartphones out there, and I thought, you're so brave.
Like a little water bag used kind of things, right?
They actually put something called a life case on it, and she can go for 30 minutes underwater. She was diving underwater, taking pictures everywhere, and I thought. Wow. I don't know. I'd still be kind of a little nervous. I think my life's all in that stupid phone.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Well.
But everybody had all their technology out on the river, and it was cool.
I remember back in the day when we, you know, this was back, you know, before cars when I went to college.
Before cars.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But we actually, when we floated the Guadalupe, you know, we drove all the way down from Dallas. A bunch of SMU friends of mine. We drove down in the summer and did it from New Braunfels and did the stretch down below that. But
that's such a good run. Mm-hmm.
I remember, you know, you remember the old boom boxes?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we had a cheesy boom box, but that thing was indestructible. You could drop it and roll it down the beach, and it would still turn on.
Oh my gosh!
With some double D batteries, you know, the big fat.
Yes,
batteries.
yes. And
it would take a whole like 8-pack of double D batteries to run it all afternoon. But you had to have your boom box. You had to have your tunes out there, right? Mm-hmm. Be able to tune in that radio. Gosh, I love the way things used to be made. Yeah. I love the fact that you can just take that anywhere. Right, you can jimmy rig it and it'll be just fine. And so we just be listening to FM stations or here it is, cassette tape.
Do y'all know what that is? Mm-hmm. What?
No.
What? Oh gosh! Don't you know all those deadheads and all those live shows right now? They're all right. Not that they would ever throw them away, anyways. But
hey, if vinyl can come back, you know, who knows?
Who knows? You know what's actually kind of funny on this is that Guardian of the Galaxy movie that came out again, the number 2, I think it is. Mm-hmm. Apparently, he's got a walkie-talkie in that movie because my nephews are all into walkie-talkies, and I'm like, not walkie-talkies, Walkmans, a cassette player Walkman. Yeah. They all had to have one. We had to.
Right. That's big, you know.
Right. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the days. It's not crazy that can be coming back in any way at all.
They were fancy too. A little leather case on them, you know, and a little hook. You could hook them on your belt and everything, and because they were kind of heavy.
Yeah, they were kind of heavy, bulky, as all things were. Like
or in your backpack.
Yeah, bulky.
That's funny. So you had fun yesterday.
So I had fun. I felt a little guilty because we weren't out there at the parade, and then of course I had to get on Facebook and see everybody's fabulous pictures and the stations. So tell me, what did I miss out on? You have to tell me everything. You guys look like y'all were out there large and in charge with the station.
The station had a really good presence, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What were y'all doing out there? Were y'all
we had a float.
You did?
We had a float. Captain Bob had his truck out there, and he was all geared up with his flying helmet on. He had a blimp. It was pretty good Aggie engineering. He had a blimp engineered to fly out in front of his truck.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He had every VH blimp.
Oh, love you, Captain Bob.
He had his truck, and he was pulling the float.
Okay.
And in the back of the truck, people were sitting back there, and then he had a big trailer that had the banners on both sides.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Fancy, but we had some bunting, you know, some red, white, blue bunting and stuff. And
bunting.
Bunting.
What's bunting?
Bunting's just a fun word to say, isn't it?
I like it. Bunting.
Bunting.
Bunting. What does it mean?
You know,
another vocabulary
word. You know,
like
the red, white, and blue, like.
Scalloped, sort of a trim that they put around. Oh, well, look at that! Yeah. I just learned something new. Look at that.
It's scalloped. That's a good way. Yeah, that's what it is. But so we had that hanging around the trailer and stuff.
Well, the pictures look good. Y'all look real sharp out there.
We had a great turnout, and John Brown had it rigged up, so we had a live broadcast. You know, we had
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
The Rose Bowl parade and the big deal. Phil McKeon and Patrick Cox were sitting there in the tent right in front of Maui Wowie, and they were calling the parades going by and
commentating on everything.
Waving at their friends and commentating.
I just love it. What did we do before this radio station? You know, what a cool element to have.
It was
at
fun.
An event, you know.
We had walkers, and you know, we had everybody was out there. Dory and Chrissy and Bonnie and Kelly and Coach and you know Susan Raybuck and everybody was out there.
The whole crew.
We were all walking and riding in the truck and everything, and we had T-shirts to give out.
Okay, was that the giveaway?
Yes, ma'am. And then we had what else do we have?
Is it not cool to give out candy anymore? Are people keeping it more to like?
There was a lot of candy being handed out.
Oh, did he? Okay.
It's like Halloween. Beads and stuff, yeah.
Oh.
That's fun.
Oh, right. This was a good Wimberley day. Good day.
It was nice.
Right.
It was still cool and kind of overcast when the parade went on, so everybody wasn't dying out there.
Yeah.
And
oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
We had Tyson Carver and his brother Eli were out there, and they were riding around their little Honda 70. And Andy was there.
Oh, what a crew. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Super Mario's.
Oh.
Yeah, they had fun.
Oh.
Especially... Oh, wow.
Check that out.
That's big
Look
doings.
at that. Oh, that's so cool.
That's big doings.
Right? That is big doings.
I know our own Phil McKeon, who we're missing here this morning,
yes,
is taking some time off for a couple days and going somewhere towards the coast. I don't know where.
Getting away though. Good for him. You know what? Why?
I know. Go figure. Yeah.
Maybe there's something, you know, just cooling with the idea of the beach. You know, you think of the breeze, you think of the water.
I know what he's doing, actually.
What's he doing?
And he's just not telling anybody. He's going to a mindful retreat.
Whatever.
I think he's going to a mindfulness retreat. And he just is afraid to tell me. He's actually going to a 3 or 4 day mindfulness retreat.
I cannot wait to ask him about that mindfulness retreat when he gets back.
I know, right? We're just getting started here on a Wednesday, July 5, me and the Abster.
Yep.
And JB will be back right after this, KWBH 94.1.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
He's going to a
mindfulness retreat as if.
He's just not telling us. He's checking in.
Oh, Philip, if you're listening now, we're talking about you. We're making up stuff about you.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing to do when our people are gone. You just make up whatever you like. Oh, so that's fun. Well, that's an easy lead into all the hot stuff, I guess. Is that where you're going next?
The what?
All the heat.
Yeah, we can do.
Is that where you're going?
We can talk back to the river thing and talk.
What was that saying? Make America like Texas. I was seeing that on T-shirts and on.
Yeah, I saw that a couple places too.
That was kind of a funny.
Yeah.
There was a lot, quite a bit of comments on Facebook. People wanting that and tagging like Ace in different places, saying like, "Can you make these for us?" And
yeah, I don't know what would happen to this country if every
make America like Texas, right? We actually do. We need them different. Don't we?
Kinda.
You know, but I like those little flavors.
Where would you go if if everything was like Texas? Where would you go if you wanted to be someplace,
else?
That's what makes it. That's what makes Texas great. Is, the spirit of the people. size of it. And
even the climate of it, you know, love those Texas summer nights. We just love it, you know. Yeah.
Never winter.
Yeah, never winter. Go to Colorado for that, thanks.
Go to Colorado for that.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back Wednesday morning. Dee Rambo here with my friend Abby Vasek.
That's right. I like when you say it with that Czech accent.
Vasek.
Dobry den, well, only a couple of things I remember from that place, but cool. Good morning, everybody. Glad to be here with you, Dee, as always.
Good to have you. And of course, Phil's out today. We miss him, but really more than anything, I hope he enjoys his couple days away. The guy never takes time for himself, and I hope he does.
Right, that is a good thing.
And
such a good thing. Take that time off. You're pretty good about that. You seem to be pretty good about that. But for some of us,
for my mental clarity and sanity and all that stuff.
Yeah, you know that about yourself, and you go. Give us some light on your feet.
Gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Right.
But you know, in this heat, you gotta take time for yourself too, just to stay healthy. You gotta have places to go, retreats, places to just get out of the heat when it's, you know, what was it, 100 by the afternoon yesterday?
Tell me about it. It was feeling really great for about 2/3 of the day, and then we hit that just hot, glaring sun. And I remember it was right at the beginning of the second round that we were doing down the river, and I thought,
loop,
oh, maybe we should have put some more sunscreen on. Oh, maybe I should have grabbed that hat after all. You know, it's got to take some refuge. Protect yourself. You should see my husband. He looks like a lobster today. Poor guy. Yeah, I'm hurting for him. Right, John? Right.
Yeah.
Right. 40
but you know
years
what
of
I've
this
noticed? It is. Don't touch anything. What I've noticed is people that live down here, you know, are pretty quiet about their refreshing spots, right? Everybody's got
like where we go.
Everybody's got their secret spots. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, and she goes, "Did you swim while it's hot?" And I go, "Man, I've got a little spot in Rainbow Ranch, got a swimming hole." And, you know, and
I noticed how you kept that a little vague. Didn't offer up exactly too many details on exactly where your put in is.
and she talks about it. She goes, "Oh yeah, I got some friends in Burnett Ranch," you know, that's all she said, right?
Right.
Everybody's got a spot, or they've got friends, or they've got access, or they've got a gate code, or they've got something, right?
Oh, that's the way it goes, and exactly just like having a really great carpenter. You don't want to really tell too many people about how great that thing is.
They'll say, "Oh, you know, you should go to Canyon Lake," or you should go.
Right up the road, welcomes anybody. You know, you are so right. And okay, here's the kind of the extreme end of it. My mom, she's got an old deed that's got built into this deed. Now, this deed is so old because in it says things like you're allowed to bring down and wash your hogs. If you like. It says a lot of little things like that. And she's not actually on River Road, but it's like this short little section of River Road that is in her deeds. So it's kind of odd. So we all walk around with printed copies of the deed in a lariat around our neck when we go to this spot, just to, you know.
So people don't fuss with you.
They don't fuss with us, and we can say.
The fun police, they come out and go, "What are y'all doing here?
Kids, get off my property." Curmudgeon-dom. I don't know, you're doing pretty good there, John. You might almost be there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the full Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino, right? This might sting a little bit.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Everybody needs that quintessential.
That's old John Brown.
Yeah, old John.
Don't be going on that one there. That's good stuff.
Oh, but you're right about that. So literally, we all have our.
Everybody's got a spot.
You gotta find your spots, and it's part of the fun. I think it's finding your space. You know, your place.
It's amazing how
your friends.
How tightly fenced the property is around here. Even like you see like the low water bridges where the creeks go across and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I ride my motorcycle around. I explore the area, and I'll stop at those places and I'll look, and there's not a body's width you can squeeze past to get upriver or downriver. People have them fenced to where it's like you're gonna hurt yourself trying to get around it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No, they're not looking to accommodate you there. No, I don't think so.
And see, I'm used to being out west where there's public lands and you can just there's a dirt road, I'm just gonna go down it.
Right.
Because it's owned by the taxpayer. It's BLM land, it's National Forest Service, it's something like that, and you can just go. There aren't any fences.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
And it's
take that fishing pole and just go fishing.
It's different to have to really find or wrangle for or pay for or whatever access to
the water.
Yeah.
That was a hard one to wrap my head around, because when we moved here, we had this big idea about spending a lot of time on the river. Not owning a river house, but we just had the idea that was going to be part of the deal, and then we realized, it's going to be a little trickier than that.
We can't.
We quite can't get to it.
Yeah, it's owned.
So those friends become very, very valuable this time of year. Those friends with riverfront. Just out with it.
Right.
So
I don't know if this is going anywhere, hon. You've got a lot down on.
Really?
Wow.
Let's go on that second date.
That's right. That's fun. Sad but true.
Sad but true.
So
anything to stay cool, man. Anything to stay cool.
So what else did you get? Did you do any fireworks, or was it just? And by the end of the day, it was just too much.
You know what? Honestly, it was on the agenda, and then we were so sun zapped. That, and then you follow it up with like a big greasy hamburger and French fries, and we came back to the house. We're like, I'm pretty good. I'm good. Let's see what we can find on, just on television. We put on a movie that had some patriotic innuendos to it. That was about as far as we got. We actually got distracted by was my husband's a potter, one of his many fabulous hobbies.
Nice.
And so my brother's in town, Denny. The kind of pot that he plays with, is very legal.
That's good response, Abby. I can tell you made that response before.
That's come up a few times, especially when we had t-shirts that said, "We love pot," and we were like, "Pottery." Anyhow, he's got a high-fired kiln out on the property in his studio out there, so it was probably a dream. He couldn't believe it, but my brother's visiting. He's in divinity school at Harvard, my baby brother, and he wanted to show a couple of his friends around on the property. He wanted to show them the studio, and they actually expressed some interest in having wanted to pot before, and I just looked at Daniel and said, well, why not now? Do you want to give him a little lesson? Let's just get messy. So that's what we kind of wound up doing. We're all still in our swimming suits and
throwing some clay
around, and it was really fun. It was kind of fun. But I don't quite feel like I got my 4th of July total fix, because I didn't check those boxes.
Yeah.
Did you see any fireworks? I'm living vicariously through you at this moment.
In my neighborhood stuff, and I heard him till after I went to bed, but.
Me too, I heard him.
And I had dogs in long before that, because.
How do your dogs do with that?
If it's close, it bothers them. If it's not close, just kind of off in the distance. Same thing with guns. If they kind of hear in the distance, they cock their ear and kind of look. But if it's like the next door neighbor blowing it off.
Yeah.
Then they're kind of like, whoa, and they get up on the porch. And,
a little close to home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about the proximity.
Where were the good fireworks? One of the reasons that we didn't go is I wasn't sure where to go. John, can you weigh in on that at all, or? Right.
Well, when you're up in the air,
you have a whole nother view.
You can see things, What do you say up there, Captain Bob? I sure had fun with you on the float.
Morning, Bob. Yakshimas, dobry den.
Yep, I could hear those from my house.
Oh.
I believe it.
Oh. Man. Is that what all those... Oh, man.
Yeah, I would think so. We've had a dry spell here, and
Hey, I see a few here on the Facebook Live this morning watching us. A couple. What? Well, that's good to hear.
Boy, that's a
I'm relieved.
Yeah,
I'm just. Now.
Kook.
What? Oh, this is a downer.
Alex Jones is a kook.
Yeah. I could have told you that. Oh, let's hear.
Likewise, Cap Bob. Likewise, that was fun. Thanks for piloting. We did, all three of them. That's right. Oh, they were hilarious.
What were they doing?
A whole bunch of them were sitting in their uniforms. They were about 7 or 8 rows deep, all in their uniforms. And when Tyson and Eli and Andy were riding around, they were just squealing with delight. They were just having more fun. Yeah, that's right.
Love it.
The groupies. You deserve it at your age.
I'm glad you chimed in with us then.
Thanks, Captain Bob. Fly safe. We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back with some current events and have some fun for the rest of the half hour here on the Breakfast Taco.
There you go. Oh.
Good stuff.
Oh, what are you doing the rest of the day?
Today I got a busy day running around some meetings and stuff. I just some things that got pushed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That I got to just fetch and stuff.
Get on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing much important, but little stuff. I was going to take next week off. I was going to leave Friday, and I was going to be gone to Colorado for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But I postponed that trip because there were several of my friends that were going to be on vacation and not up there.
Oh, yeah.
And so...
Oh, so then, yeah, better timing later.
I rescheduled for late August. So, that'll be good.
That'll be good. Yeah.
I got a place up there that I have in the mountains that I rent out most of the time, and so I just have to
block it out.
You know, yeah. I rent it out mostly for like one person for the whole ski season, but in the summer I piece it meal because that's when I like to go. In the summertime, I like to ski much.
Yeah.
So I was gonna be gone, but then that's what Phil and we can't talk about. We'll just be locked together. But
good morning, sir. You gonna come and say hi? Good morning.
I always have to steal my kisses from you.
Always got to steal my kisses from you.
And if you can't do it naked, it ain't worth doing.
Okay.
Except cooking bacon. You don't want to do that naked.
Right. That one, you at least put an
That
apron
might
on.
sting
Put
a
an
little.
apron on.
Yeah, could be stinging.
It might sting a little. Those grease pops are hell.
Right.
I can't say I haven't done that.
Cooked a little
At least with
bacon
a
maybe in the back in the
robe on, maybe.
in your birthday suit. Ow! Oh! Tender parts.
That's right.
Tender bits.
What was I thinking?
Ow!
I like that guy's voice.
I was just thinking that same thing. Who's doing the voice over there? That's good.
I think that's Bruce Cloud.
Bruce Cloud.
I think. Fantastic.
Got a good tenor to it. I love this part. I don't know why I just gets me going. Is this unique to the show?
Those of you that do know and follow us, we stream live, which all that means is you just got to go to the website, WimberleyValleyRadio.org, and push the listen button. It's about as hard as...
Oh, right, it's so super easy. I love it. That way I can listen to you guys wherever I go. You know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Julie's one of our biggest
Good
fans.
morning, Julie.
She was jealous, I think, she couldn't be with us on our parade day. She was sending a bunch of likes and stuff, all our pictures and everything. We love Julie. Anyway,
That's so great.
It's so funny, though, the whole streaming concept, because I've got otherwise pretty smart friends, you know, all over the place.
Right.
And they're always kind of going, well, it's a local radio station. Well, how do I listen? I go, streaming. And it's like the 12th time I've told them, streaming. Just go to the website. Yeah. And they still don't, you know. They still don't.
You know, it's like so many things. Until you've done it that first time and sort of laid the track for that, you're never going to take that path.
Yeah.
You know, and so...
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
You put it on your smartphone and you push listen. And I have friends throw them on the desk. My brother in Atlanta, hi Mark, listens every morning and tunes in. And he has a great time listening to it.
Right. It's so super easy. Yeah, absolutely.
And then those of us within earshot here in the Wimberley area can tune in, of course, on 94.1 FM.
That's right. Just
you know what I heard a lot of yesterday?
Tell me.
From folks walking along and talking to us at the parade and everything else was people shouting it to us was, thank you so much for being here. We sure appreciate y'all being a station. I know John heard some of that too. But people, a lot of the folks, I think, sitting alongside the road during the parade may not even have been aware that we have a local radio station. I mean, think about it. We haven't been around that long.
No.
If you don't listen in, if you don't see, if you're not in that loop kind of, if you're not a businessman right in the square or something, you see us and our efforts out there, you may not know.
Absolutely,
And so they said, oh, there's a Wimberley radio station. Who knew? And there was some of that, right?
For awareness, that is so great.
And I think that was really important for us to do that yesterday, for folks to find out that didn't know.
Yeah, to really show up and be visible, be recognized as. I'm so glad they're appreciative. I know I certainly am.
Yeah,
I just feel like we've got this media outlet and this dissemination of information now that we never had, and just commentary about what's going on, because I've never known a more active small town in my life. I mean, right, John.
There's no syndication, and to fill in time,
Are y'all kidding me?
We're gonna have a party.
Ooh, and I love y'all's parties. Y'all throw good parties. You usually have good music at your parties.
Imagine that.
Oh my gosh.
So speaking of this wonderful community, here's some of the things coming up this week and weekend.
Great.
I mean, just because the 4th of July is passed doesn't mean stuff stopped happening.
Right? We
There's
keep
all
on
kinds
rocking
of
and
stuff.
rolling.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, Chapel in the Hills has their Cactus Pear Music Festival.
That looks really groovy.
Yeah.
It looks like beautiful music.
Yeah,
it's going to be
tomorrow night, Thursday night at 7 p.m. Free to attend. And it's they've got a neat lineup, and it's a neat concept. The Cactus Pear Music Festival. That's at Chapel in the Hills.
That looks wonderful.
Tomorrow night, July 6th. Of course, Friday, the Wimberley Players are back at it. Guess who's starting on? What show they're starting for the month of July?
Oh, I don't know. I've got to tell me.
Life is a cabaret, my friend.
Oh, no way.
Cabaret. Yeah. Cabaret.
Oh, how fun.
From this Friday until the 30th. Friday night, Saturday night, 7:30, and then Sunday, 2:30 shows. I bet that would be fun.
Oh, that'd be a good date night right there.
Yeah.
Right?
Cabaret's a great show, and it'd be fun to see what the players can do with it.
I just love it, you guys.
The Wimberley Valley Art Show from the Wimberley Valley Art League is this weekend. They usually do it in November.
Yeah, this feels early.
But they're doing a summer chill show.
Oh, nice.
And it's the Friday night reception at 5 p.m. at the community center. And then all through Sunday. And it's 200 plus local artists, Austin, San Antonio, Wimberley. I went last year, picked up a couple items. They have paintings, and they have sculptures and jewelry. And
yes.
It's great. It's really a neat little local show, and that's this weekend.
So the reception is this Friday night.
First time they've ever done it in the heat of the summer.
In the summertime. I'm into any sort of air-conditioned events.
Once again, the Friday reception is 5 to 7. They're going to have an ice carver out there. Doing ice carving, sculpture stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and then it goes on all weekend long. WimberleyArtLeague.org for more information.
Very cool.
WAG has an adoption day again Saturday. They've got a ton of puppies right now.
Stay away, Dee.
Oh,
you are not allowed to go up there.
I know.
What's your dog count up to right now?
Just 4.
Just 4.
Just 4.
Okay.
Two on each hand. That's right. That's just, I can handle 2 on each arm.
I was impressed with that, actually. I think I saw a post you did last week. You were walking the dogs. It was just something like getting out. How do you manage that much?
I did very well. I banged up my big toe doing it last week, and so I've been limping a little bit. But I can, unless they see something to chase, and then it's off to the races. And I wish I had a skateboard,
right?
Because I'd be hauling. I'd be hauling. Just hanging on for your life.
Right.
Yeah. The problem is it's got to be 4-wheel drive out in Rainbow Ranch, you know.
Oh, right.
Oh my God. If you take your life in your hands, you know, put this in the air half the time.
Oh, I just love it.
But Wag's out, they're out at King Feed this Saturday, 10 to 1. And seriously, they've got puppies, even though six puppies got adopted out this last Saturday from Treasures on 12.
Oh, that's
They've
great.
got a whole bunch more. And I think something like 50 dogs right now. So
whoa.
Yeah,
is this a busier time of the year or something? Busy season for puppies or?
I don't know. People have some of these. Yeah. Somebody out in Blanco is breeding min pens, and they just put them out on the side of the road and hope somebody picks them up.
Thank goodness for Wag.
Thank goodness for Wag, because they've picked up whole litters of min pens, these little mini pinchers that are just cuter.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? Little Doberman pinchers?
Little min pens.
Min pens.
And they look like little tiny Dobermans, but they're like chestnut color. They're just gorgeous little dogs.
Maybe you need to go and get one.
No, quit talking about me getting dogs. There's plenty of other folks out there that need them.
Yes, other folks that can come out and make a new home for those dogs.
No more for me for now.
You're cut off. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
I can help out, but I can't take them home anymore.
Oh man, that's exciting.
What else? One more thing I think I'm missing here on Saturday. Nope, I got it all.
How about the farmers market? Isn't that today? I saw that on Wimberley.org.
That is Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's the farmers market.
That's
Got to
right,
get out
every
there
Wednesday.
and support our local farmers and get some nice, fresh, organic veggies. I know I like to stop by there. I want that thing to keep on going. And I got one this July 8th. Coming up here in a few days will be another full moon women's gathering. Yes, out there with the Blue Cypress School of Holism. So that's coming up. And this time they're putting a limit on it. We had so many women turn up this last time for the gathering that they're cutting it off at 25. So go ahead and get on Facebook and oh, I'm sure y'all would just blend right in.
They can tell.
You guys are nothing about Dee is subtle. No. I just don't know. I can pull that off. We can put all the lipstick we want on you, but
I'm still big.
Then comes out that voice, you know, and that testosterone. It just sort of comes off of you, you know.
Wanda. My name's Wanda.
Fish named Dee.
Oh, well, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Another full moon.
Yeah, I got another one of those going. I'm not going to be here for it, though, actually. I just realized that.
You are going on an exciting journey. Tell us about it.
I am. I'm leaving.
Journey.
Professional journey. One of my most favorite kinds of journeys. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I got to turn some laundry today, get packed. I'm going to go for 6 days to a NSA conference in Orlando, Florida.
What's NSA?
It's the National Speakers Association. And so I like, right?
Abby's not telling us something there.
I haven't told you just everything about me.
Well, she is Jack.
Right? Could have some undercover action. Yeah, it sounds probably a little more exciting than it is. But for me, it'll be the most exciting just to be around other people doing what I want to do, what I do.
This is a collection of people that speak in front of others for
professional public speakers. So, I mean, this, there'll be people all over who are doing, on regular basis, doing TED Talks, doing international gigs, and there'll be a lot there for me to learn in regards to the business of public speaking, and really honing in on my keynote. So, I do a lot of training, and I love that training. But in keynotes, you tend to have the opportunity to get a little bit more inspirational, a little bit more.
Good for you.
So I want to go that direction a little bit more, and so I feel like this will kind of be a good little gestation pot for me for 5 to 6 days.
What fun!
We'll be there. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun, and I get to fly back into Houston and do my favorite thing.
Hot and dry-ish to hot and swampy.
Hot and swampy, which is better? I don't know.
Well, it's better here.
Is it better here? Yeah, it's always better here.
Florida's miserable in July.
And it's going to be so tempting because we're literally in a resort that's there on the Disney property. So I'm going to see all this action, all this Disney fun, and, you know, I'll be taking my little nerdy notebook and sitting down for another lecture.
Need a little portable misting tent and just follow you around and carry it around.
Keep me cooled off and some blinders so I just don't see the fun I'm missing out on over at Disney World. So,
oh, have fun. That'll be a great trip. I can't wait to hear how it goes for you. So you'll be gone 6 days.
Yeah.
We won't see you next Wednesday.
I'm going to miss you next Wednesday.
But you're going to be out there honing your skills.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Getting better there.
Good
Thanks.
for you. That's fantastic.
You. Thanks. I'm excited. What's that? Right. I imagine I take the pressure off of me. I stop thinking. I say, wonder what they're here today for. I just start thinking all about them, and instantly I feel relieved. It's when I get too me-centric, too me-focused. What are they thinking about me? What do they want from me? That I get really nervous. And so if I just think about, I wonder how everybody's morning has been going. I wonder how they're feeling. I wonder how, just start thinking about them and relax. It's weird.
I wonder how that feels. I truly wonder how that must feel.
Mm-hmm. I start thinking about, this is just me, but I just think about, I just love them. I look at them, and I just start loving them. Start like almost in little love darts with my eyes. I just want them to feel that receive that message, and I think that just like a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. If everybody feels comfortable, confident, happy, and loved, supported, they're gonna hear that my message better. So.
More love darts from Abby.
Love darts.
Return here on the Breakfast Talk Show 94.1.
Love darts.
Love darts. I wouldn't know. I don't have a self-conscious bone in my body.
Right.
I really never have. I
never.
You know, when I was in 5th grade, we did a mock presidential election in 5th and 6th grade, and I was like, like the party chairman. I mean, I was performing, playing piano and singing on stage when I was in 6th grade.
Oh, you just, let's do it.
I was in plays, and, I was leading my high school shows. I just never had a self-conscious bone in my body.
No,
Public
are
speaking.
your parents like that?
No.
Anybody like that?
Mom's theatrical. Mom's that way, but she's got a certain shyness to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where.
What was their reactions to whenever you would just be out there, putting yourself out there? They just
just let them go.
Let them go.
They encouraged me. Yeah.
That
was encouragement. But I don't know why. I've just never I've spoken in front of. Well, I used to MC large sports events. I did beach volleyball and ski racing in Vail and stuff, World Cup ski racing, and I was the guy on the mic.
No way.
Yeah, I was the MC. And,
I can so see that.
And I never.
I love talking with you. I always learn some other venture that you have done. You've done so many ventures.
I never got nervous doing that stuff. It was just fun to do.
It was just fun for you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Well, that's when also, I think you need to be doing it because when the majority of people find it repulsive, they'll want to throw up before speaking to a mic. Then it's kind of like, okay, well then that's a calling of yours to do.
Humor was always, for me, I always just try to break the ice with humor,
Yeah.
Always, off the top with
getting them laughing,
funny.
Something.
So I was telling you before we got on the air, we were talking about the summer hot spots and excuse me, and everybody having their own spot. I'm going to get a pool. I'm going to think about putting in a pool.
Ooh.
So I had a guy come out and do measurements, and we're going to do the full-on in-ground, nice saltwater pool thing. And it's going to take a while.
You're
it's
going
not something that's going to
saltwater.
happen immediately, right?
No, that'll be some.
So then, right when I had this guy out, I get this phone call because at some point, I guess over the last couple of months, I checked a box and filled out an interest form on some website about this company called Blue Water Pools. Don't know anything about them, but they got good web presence and everything, so I filled out everything and have somebody call me. So this gal calls me, and I never pick up 800 numbers.
Right.
Like I look at them, I go, nah. Did I miss a payment or something?
Right. It's nothing good. It's never good. No.
So I picked it up just for whatever reason, and he goes, "Hi, it's Malika from Blue Water Pools, and I want to tell you about our $2.99 special." And I'm like, $2.99? What does that get you? A consultation visit? She goes,
sure.
No, a completely installed above ground pool in your yard for $2.99. It's 15 by 24, and it's 4 feet deep, and it's installed.
What?
With a pump and the thing and the thing and the thing. And I said, $299. Is that what you're telling me? And I said, what do they usually cost? She goes, about $39.99.
That's what I would have expected. Yeah.
$4,000, And she said for this month only, or this week only, or whatever, they're selling for $2.99. And I'm no dummy. I've been around sales tricks my whole life, and I'm thinking, okay, this is a loss leader for something else they're going to sell you.
Sure.
But what else could they sell you? They charge you $10,000 to level the ground to put it on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, well, the gravel pit that we put it on, the gravel's really expensive.
There's got to be some sort of that is such a good deal.
I'm thinking $2.99.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Hell, I'll just buy the $2.99 pool and throw it in the yard while the guys are building the other pool.
Oh, gee, I like the way you think.
And then when they get the other pool done, I'll tear the cheap one down and give it to somebody.
So essentially, there's no delayed gratification necessarily.
So
We're going to supplement and then just upgrade later, right? You got your upgrade happening.
If it's true, like $2.99, the guy's going to come out Thursday because it's
that's tomorrow?
Free visit. He's going to come out, and I'm going to beat him every which way but loose. And
get down to
he's telling me the truth. And if it's really $300,
then why?
I'm just gonna do it.
And I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah. I'll send him your way. I can't. I can't. There's no way this is $2.99, right? It's going to be like, there's some reason you're going to spend $9,000. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. It's treated water that has to be, pumped in by hand over a, hand to hand, and the volunteers, something. Yeah.
Right.
Well, the spray coating that you have to put down to keep it from leaking into your soil.
That costs an extra $2,000.
There's got to be something, right? $2.99 is impossible.
It's impossible for that kind of service.
Blue water pool. Yeah. What? Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait. Oh, right.
Y'all can laugh, but you watch. I'm gonna have me a little full low country
little swimming
pool in my yard for $2.99. Yeah.
Right. Instapool.
Those things aren't cheap though.
No, they're not. Right.
They're not $2.99. Well, they can get in the above ground pool too.
Oh, will they? I was about to ask you that.
I'll do a little deck ramp for them so they can go jump in. Sure.
Oh my gosh! Right?
No, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a pool for $2.99, and then one of my dogs is gonna get in and he can't get out, and so he's gonna start doing this on the inside of
he's
that
gonna
thing.
puncture those walls.
And he's gonna shred them.
Right. Come on.
That's what's going to happen.
They're going to shred that thing to pieces.
That's what's going to happen.
Right there. Yeah. I actually had something very similar like that happen. couple summers ago, we did an above ground pool. My neighbor gave it to me, so that was a deal. I thought, well, how can I not?
Right.
She was like, and here's all the chemicals and stuff. And we're like, okay. So big adventure, getting it all set up, getting our ground leveled, went for the whole thing, filled it up. 2 days later, after 2 awesome days of swimming, and all the kids were at our house, my little sister, Maisie, came to town with her little dog, Snickers.
Oh, God.
Snickers and his long little nails. He literally just clawed in the side, punctured it. There was sort of a floaty thing that kind of kept the walls up around it, all the way around the inside. So that was ruined, and the whole thing just sort of fell in on itself. And yeah. And then I had to deal with it. And,
man,
it was very sad.
Buzz kills. Yeah.
An inflatable hot tub. How's that working out? Really? No, right? How old is your kiddo, John? I forget. Oh, right. Okay. 13-year-old boy right there. AKA destruction on
full body
legs, right?
belly flop across the pool.
It just happens.
Yeah.
There's something about boys and around that age. From, I think, 10 to...
Y'all are buzz killing my dream of the pool.
I'm trying to help you, man. Don't do it.
$2.99. I mean, you know, what the heck.
I
can't. I'll put it over here, and then they can dig the other pool over here.
You know,
yeah, it's got to be a good idea, right?
They have support groups for this.
It was meant to be. I never pick up the phone when it's an 800 number. I just did that day. It was meant to be.
It's right, serendipity. I cannot wait to hear the follow-up on all of that. Oh my gosh.
So you know the aftermath of all this, we got to finish with a little bit of Trumpisms. You know, Trump and the media have this love-hate relationship going, right? I mean, it's truly a hate-love. They
you
hate
are
him.
so right. They won't, but they'll keep talking about him all day long.
But here's the latest ratings quarter came in.
Oh.
So
do tell.
Fox was up 20%.
Okay.
CNN was up 27%.
Really?
And MSNBC was up 73%. Now remember, MSNBC started at the absolute bottom. They've been the bottom feeders for many, many years. They're the lowest watched cable news network in history, practically. So they had a lot of room to grow.
Right.
73% of nothing is, you know.
Right.
But still, nonetheless, all of them are just thriving from a ratings perspective on this whole
Trump thing. Gosh,
Twitter
it's just so sensational. You know, I think we've just never had... Right. Thank you. Thank you.
And they love him and they hate him. Seriously. No. But think about that. The ratings are up all over the place, and it's crazy. It just represents the true circus that we're having to witness.
That we are, right? It's a country place. It's a crazy place to be at in our country right now.
Love you, Abs. Thanks for coming in today.
We love it. Love you. Love the station.
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
Hope everybody has a good first day after their 4th of July.
Right.
I'll be back tomorrow on Friday. Sans Phil McKeon, but we'll make the best of it.
That's
Hope you'll join me.
Oh, yeah.
See you tomorrow on the Breakfast Taco.
Hot dog.
Thanks, bye.
That was good. That was a good one.
That was fun. We covered a lot of ground.
Did we, though? Bye, guys.